Hello YouTuber, welcome and welcome back to pierrecooksathome channel. Today together we're going to make the baker's brioche. Let's do this. And the smell will be like entering a bakery. If you really want to have the typical baker's taste, you will need to take some fresh yeast from your bakery and not dry yeast, but it still works fine. When you place all your dry ingredients into the mixing bowl, you need to make sure that the salt and the yeast are separate, because the salt burns the yeast and will reduce its effect. The same way, yeast feeds on sugar, so you can put easily the yeast and sugar together before mixing. It's a two-step process, so dry ingredients and the eggs until it becomes homogeneous, and then you add the cubed butter. And you're just going to mix on high speed for 20 minutes. This is the key for this recipe, 20 minutes, no less. One of the most satisfying parts in baking is when you see your dough rising and it just double size. Before you just degas, so you're going to remove this carbon dioxide and shape it as a ball on your countertop. It's important to have 8 equal parts so your brioche will look very consistent all across the mold. Typically, when you start shaping dough, you need to use some kind of flour, like rice flour for example. On this occasion, the dough is so buttery, you do not need to use anything at all. It's going to just roll on its own. And now you need to let the dough rise again for a couple of hours. And when you're just going to unwrap this, it's going to be so satisfying. Look at this! So that's it, your brioche is ready to go to the oven, but you just want to make it aesthetically beautiful. So you're just going to glaze it with a whole egg using a brush. But just make sure you do it so delicately, it's not going to deflate all your hard work and the proofing. I like my brioche to look very dark on the top. This is why I'm usually glazing twice before inserting into the oven. Now, one trick for the oven. If you feel your brioche is actually turning too brown, you can simply place a tin foil on top during the remaining part of the baking. That's it, the job is done. You need to just wait one more time. Let the brioche cool down so it's easier to remove from its mold and put it on a cooling rack. That's it. You can eat it right away or keep it in a plastic film or airtight container to eat them the next day. Other option as well is to cut some thick slices. Let them dehydrate a little bit on the side, and in a few days time you can just do a pain perdu or a French toast. Anyway, I leave it with you. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. It was a great pleasure. See you soon. Bye. Now it's your turn to try.